everybody, it's Jennifer, and I am on a filming roll right now because I've got some special things coming up on my channel, so I'm sure you've seen this look and everything before, but bear with me and let's jump into a 5 and 5. Alright, so in this edition of 5 and 5, these are products that I will not be finishing for various reasons. So I thought that was interesting because I need to throw these out. So I thought let's have a conversation. So the first one is this Biotin under tongue droplets with hydrolyzed collagen peptides. I got this from Amazon. I will link it down below. It's got stevia in it and it's pretty sweet. It's kind of hard to take, honestly, but I just didn't notice anything. Like, I had been using it for a while. There is about this much left. I didn't notice anything, and the flavor's kind of tough to get through. So I'm trying some collagen powder right now. I'm actually going to be doing a review on that coming up, but I've kind of decided, I think, for right now that maybe there's some tablets that I want to try. Just regular Biotin vitamin supplements that are in pill form rather than this, because I'm sure it's probably, it says that it's berry flavor. I don't know. I'm sure it's probably, you know, the amount of biotin is the same, but it's tough to take. So maybe I would have seen great results in several months. I have no idea, because I know these things can take, 6 months or so, but the flavor, it just didn't work with me. But if you don't like if you don't mind super sweet things, you might actually enjoy this and be interested. So I will link it down below, but that is why I won't be finishing this one. All right, next we have an e.l.f. brow pencil. I did a full review on e.l.f. brow pencils, and I'm going to link it in this video above, but I'm not going to be finishing this because there's honestly nothing wrong with it. It's not the greatest brow pencil in the history of brow pencils. I do like how cool toned it is, as I always enjoy. It's a bit thick, but I don't even mind that. I have fallen so in love with the Milani Precision Brow that's just my brow pencil. So I'm not going to be finishing this, and I am ready to retire it. Again, nothing wrong with it. e.l.f. makes some decent brow products, but I have something that I love, so it's not going to be this. Sticking with eyebrows, I'm really sad about this one. So this is the Natasha Denona Eyebrow Shadow. And I've had this since January. I have tried, as you can see, hopefully you can see that I have tried to get good use out of it. I just broke it. Good thing I'm throwing it out today. But this is not a good product for me personally. I hate to just say, oh, it's a terrible product, because maybe people love it, but it does not play well with me at all. I'm gonna put video of what happened. So first of all, it's very finicky, it's very difficult to work with, and it beads up in my eyebrows. So then after I use it, I am wearing it now, and you can see, got some hairs going everywhere, but you can see kind of like there's a dark patch, there's some lighter patches. I tried my best to brush through to get it nice and even, but what happens is it turns into these little balls, and then I get frustrated and quit. So I sacrificed my eyebrows today so I could show you guys exactly what I was talking about. And what's sad is it's a great color. It's a cool tone brown. It's a great color, and it swatches excellent. Like, it swatches excellent. Like, it looks like it's going to be the best eyebrow product in the history of the world. Look at that coverage. So I don't know what happens. I don't know why it beads up. I don't know if my hair is just so coarse that it doesn't play well with it. I don't know if it's my eyebrow serums, or I don't know what it is, but it doesn't work well for me. And I've got an eyebrow powder right now by e.l.f. that I'm loving. So I don't think it's just eyebrow powder in general. I think it's specifically this. So I'm going to be throwing out, like I said, I've had it since January. It's got a 12-month shelf life anyway, so it's coming to the end. And you can kind of see like how it's gotten these hard pan spots, which is also really weird for a powder. So I don't know. I'm ready to say goodbye to that one. All right, next we have an eyelash product. This is a sample size of the High Impact Mascara. This was not a mascara that I did a full mascara series on, so I went ahead and threw it in my 5 and 5. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to finish using it because it's just not great. It is okay. It's kind of very subtle, and it does build up, and you can do several coats, and you can get a somewhat more pronounced or defined look, but it's still very subtle. So I just didn't love it. So this is what it looks like. The brush, which I actually did really like the brush. I like the size of it and everything. It's just, it wasn't really doing much for me. So if you love this and I've insulted it, I am really sorry, but I just did not love this one. Finally, I'm gonna go over 5 minutes. I hate when I do that. I've been so good, but I do want to spend just a minute talking about this product because I have some things to say. So this is the MISSHA BB Cream Perfect Cover. And there is it's about here. So there's about that much left. So I have used a lot of it, but I will not be finishing it. First of all, let me do a little quick swatch for you. It is, I'm sure you guys have seen, it's a K-Beauty product. It's got a very sort of gray undertone, but then it really does blend out. I'll show you right here on the edges. Like, it really does blend out to look very natural. At least on me. I know the color range is abysmal for being, you know, inclusive of everyone, but so it's beautiful. It is beautiful. It covers so well. It's got such a nice subtle glow. It's got SPF of 42. It's a really great product. But I started getting massive breakouts on my neck, and I do bring it down my neck. And I thought that my breakouts on my neck were actually my PCOS related. So I saw my dermatologist, and she gave them a name, and it was like Comadon, cluster something. And she said it's actually impacted pores. And she goes, so something you're using on your neck is actually causing you to break out. And I mean seriously break out. Like, I've had, it looks like a rash. Like, it's just horrible, like, you know, spots everywhere. So it's taken a while to work on clearing that up, but I realized it was this. This is the only thing that I bring down my neck. Now, this has not always happened. I actually used this for quite a long time and had no issues. So it's kind of weird that it all of a sudden began. I don't know how to explain that. Maybe I got more cognizant about bringing it down my neck. Maybe I stopped just short of my jawline prior. I don't know. But the other thing I found out when I started doing some research on it, trying to find out, does this happen to other people, which it does, it has parabens in it. And with PCOS, I try to avoid parabens because they are problematic for me. And you can do your own research. Not everybody needs to avoid parabens, I'm sure, but I do. So yeah, for that reason, I'm not going to be finishing it. I have another K-Beauty product that I'm trying now. That was a replacement for this that I'm wearing today. Looks very natural. Like it so far. Today's the first day I've worn it, actually. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm going to be throwing this one out. All right, guys, so that's it for me for this edition. I went well over, and I'm really sorry. I did want to spend a few minutes talking about that MISSHA cream, but I'm sorry, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye!